Where do we want to go here? Consume and maybe table to clear the mind is what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Grow Chamber Guardian. Blade Juggler. There was a bot, the first pick that uncommon over a Grow Chamber Guardian. What was the uncommon? I forget what uncommon is paired with Clamor Shot and Tower Defense. I don't remember what that current one is. Mortify would be a card that you would take over Grow Chamber Guardian there. Yeah. Yeah. I would take Mortify over Grow Chamber Guardian. Terramander, Gates Ablaze, Gate Colossus, those are all cards that you could take over Grow Chamber Guardian. Although the bots wouldn't take Gate Colossus or Gatebreaker Ram over Grow Chamber Guardian because they wouldn't do that. But the Gatebreaker Colossus isn't part of that print run of Clamor Shaman and Tower Defense. You see it with Carnage. So it's not it. Chamber Guardian is really good, but it's not like insane or anything. It's a fine card. At the end of the day, you're paying 5 mana for a 4/4. Yeah, Mortify. They took Mortify over it, which makes me not want to not take the Blade Juggler if they took Mortify over it. Yeah, it was Mortify for sure. Yeah, which doesn't go well if our opponent took Mortify. If the bot took Mortify, that means that trying to go into white black with my first pick Consecrated Consume is going to end in failure. But Blade Juggler does leave up in Rakdos, so I agree with that. Well, Arrestor's Admonition is the best card by a lot. Either Arrestor's Admonition or Resolve Enforcer are the only two cards in this pack. Everything else is pretty clearly several layer. Yeah, Arrestor's Admonition is better than Hybrid for sure. Even in green-blue. I wanted to go Esper and table to clear the mind, and Arrestor's Admonition is a key part of that. Enforcer at the end of the day is pretty replaceable, so let's take the Arrestor's Admonition. Can we force mill? I'm not trying to force mill. I mean, to say that Enforcer is high power level would be an inaccurate statement. It is by definition a low power level card. It is a 1/2 death touch for 2. Your opponent doesn't attack, it doesn't do anything. The opposite of a high power level card. Or Enforcer doesn't trade with anything because your opponent has the option to always trade with it. You can't force the trade unless your opponent's at 1 and you attack. With the Blade Juggler, I kind of want to play the Fairy Duelist. I wanted to take one of these 3. I think I want to be Esper. The thing is, Esper doesn't necessarily want to play very many creatures. But I think the fact that we think our opponent took Mortify makes... I think the Juggler was a defensible pick. It was either a Juggler or Grow Chamber Guardian, so... If neither makes the cut, it's fine. That's bad. Was that just a random pack? Was that just like a random pack that if it picked skewer? I guess it probably was. I think Orzhov Gilgate is either Orzhov Gilgate or Sky Tether, I think, out of this pack. They're both pretty good. Consume doesn't work exceptionally well with Sky Tether. They still work fine together, because you just Sky Tether something that's not their biggest creature, and then Consume the biggest one, it's not. If I don't have a Sky Tether deck, in my deck, I'm not going to regret it. Whereas if I don't have a Gilgate, I will regret that. What are these packs? Hey, Nefkano, have a good sleep. What are these packs? Well, hopefully I'm going to get a Clear the Mind in the next pack, right? Yeah. We need a Prying Eyes. Oh, well, here's another one. We didn't really want the second one. We'll take it. We're probably not going to play it. Wow, that sucks. There's also common print runs. There's common and uncommon print runs. One of the complaints about Magic Arena is that they don't have enough print runs. They don't have all the print runs that they do in real life. They only have like half of them or something. So it makes the games... It's the reason why that so many people get, like, 4 or 5 commons of the same common in their deck, because there aren't enough print runs. This is just a blank pack. I'm not getting anything out of it. Gate? Yeah, Gate's a possibility. Man, this is a bad pack. I don't want any of this. Was not a playable to be found. Yeah. I mean, there's playables for other colors. Like, I mean, obviously, if you're playing Orzhov, you got 2.5 playables. If you're playing blue-green, you've got 3 playables. If you're playing red-green, you've got 3 playables. If you're playing black-red, you've got 3 playables. So, like, there are no Azorius or Esper cards in this pack, unfortunately. Although, Glass of the Guild Pact is half Esper. Just not the version of Esper that I'm currently having. I guess the closest to playability is the Oligarch, but... The best card is the Plague White? Yeah. I think the best card overall is probably the Plague White. I agree. Or the Simic Gilgate or the Plague White are probably the 2 best cards. I don't think we're playing the Oligarch. I'll take it. And we're not playing any of the cards in that pack. So it doesn't really matter what I take. We might table its odds everywhere and play it in this deck, actually. Every applause is good. Law Mage's Binding for sure. Ooh, well. Hey, Furnace Dragon 80, welcome. Welcome to MCL. Ooh, Slimebinder, Azorius Guildgate. Or Grotestimise. Well, we're kind of a Domin's Acuity deck without the Acuity, right? You can safely take out this Skewer. I don't think we're playing that one. If we ended up getting a Domin's Acuity, the Grotestimise is better. Plus, with the Clear the Mind, having an instant to rebuy is actually good, too. But I don't want to take an Azorius Guildgate over like a premium removal spell. I think both of these are gonna be premium removal spells in my deck. I think I'm gonna take the Slime Bind. Costs less. Okay. So the junk troller could be important. But if we don't get a second clear the mind, the junk troller is going to be an important aspect of this deck. But the first thought collapse is also really important. So, I think it's thought collapse. So with 2 prying eyes, the junk troller does look rather attractive. But junk troller always looks attractive to me. It just can't get enough of that booty. 6 is so big. So thick. And with 2 prying eyes, I'm so attracted. So attracted to the junk troller. Got eyes. Got 4 eyes looking at him. But this is a win condition, which we currently don't have. Alright, I'm gonna take the thought collapse. Shimmer is really good, but having it on... I think Blue-White Guild... I think that one's gonna be good too. Oh yeah, hell yes. Give me that one. We found another win condition. Oh yeah, the unplayable pack is back. We might actually even play... There's a possibility we play the Locket, I guess. However slim it may be. Oh, well, we're gonna play that one instead, so no. We no longer have a shot. That pack just had 0 playables. Another Law Mage's Binding. I'll take that one. Might be Table of Sky Tether. The Restora's Ammunition, Sphinx's Insight, Gateway Sneak. This is a tough one. That is a tough one. Wow. I guess with 2 prying eyes, I don't necessarily need a Sphinx's Insight, so I guess it's... I don't have enough guild gates for this Gateway Sneak to be amazing anyways, so I guess we take the Admonition. Take the Admonition and be happy with it, I guess. I do want an expose... What the hell is this Biogenic Ooze doing here? 3rd pick Biogenic Ooze. So the people, so the bots that are passing to me are Rakdos and Orzhov are the only 2 options. Hey, Clamium45, thanks for the 4 months. Good luck on the Mythic grind, thank you. I do want to play the Exposed... I need an Exposed to Daylight in my deck. Or Azorius? No, because we haven't seen any white cards. I think they're definitely... They took Mortify first pick over the Gate Grow Shimmer Guardian, so the bot passing to me is 100% Orzhov. I need an Exposed to Daylight in my deck. But the Shimmer is good. But not enough to justify not having an Exposed to Daylight in my 40 cards. I have to have it to not lose the Ill-Gotten Inheritance. So here's the Acuity. We don't have a lot of instants though. In fact, we have like 2, 3. We have almost no instants for that Acuity. And we didn't get a second Clear the Mind, and we didn't get any... We got no Summary Judgments, we got past 0 of them. A depressing state of affairs, to be sure. I think we have to take this Admonition, I think. I have 5 instants? No, I don't. Main Phasing of Prying Eyes is not on the agenda, I don't think. Yeah, not enough. It sucks that we didn't get any, I'm glad we took the Thought Collapse. We took the Disciplined route and took the Thought Collapses. It's going to be one of our few ways to win. Yeah, Mission lets us rebuy our Wall of Lost Thoughts, so it's kind of our win condition now. Wow. Alright. Growth Spiral? No, we're not green. It's either Night Arbiter or Undercity's Embrace, I think. Embrace is an instant. I think I want to take the Night Arbiter. Ooh, Screaming Shield. The win condition. We needed that. Alright, yeah. Okay. How is Thought Collapse a win condition? You cast it, and your opponent discards the top 3 cards of their deck. Imperious Oligarch playable here? No. No, it is not. Didn't wield use. No, we did not. The Juggler doesn't seem great here. The second Prying Eyes, I don't know how necessary the second Prying Eyes is. I think the first one is great. The first one is mandatory and amazing. The second one, I don't know how necessary it is. I don't think the Persistent Petitioners are necessary in this deck. I think Screaming Shield might be better. 1, 2, 3... No, I guess Persistent Petitioners is better than Screaming Shield. I don't have enough creatures. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not a whole lot of creatures. If we had something like a Depose deploy, it would be perfect. We still have to cut 3 cards as well, so it's like... I guess Screaming Shield has to be one of them. Yeah. The Juggler doesn't seem great here either. And then... What card benefit from Systemic Gilgate? Gateway Sneak. Acuity? No, Acuity's great in this deck. I think I want to cut the second Prying Eyes before I cut the Acuity. Like, we could play Oligarch and Blade Juggler over, like, Persistent Petitioners and maybe the Locket. Sucks we only have one Clear the Mind. Yeah, I mean, obviously I would rather have had 2 of them, given the option. I'm not done with the mana base, I'm looking at the cards. I'm deciding whether I want to play Oligarch and Blade Juggler. I don't think I do. It depends if I want to plan B or not. Because these 2 cards are pretty good plan B. Like, can I actually win with my plan A of like one Persistent Petitioners, one Wall of Lost Thoughts, and one with Thought Collapse? I probably can. Oh, I can rush or diminish my Blade Juggler? That's a spicy meatball. Two 5 unblockable is no. If I had one more counterspell, the 2/5 unblockable would be in good condition. But yeah, the Screaming Shield might be better than something. It's not better than Persistent Petitioners, I don't think. But if I take out the Petitioners and I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 creatures to put it on, that doesn't seem. I think you need at least 8 creatures for Screaming Shield to function. So I could put Screaming Shield in. In Screaming Shield, Imperious Oligarch, and Blade Juggler, and plus this thing hits Afterlife, so that's a big plus for another creature for Screaming Shield. So if I put Screaming Shield, Blade Juggler, and Oligarch in, then I can take out Persistent Petitioners, Azorius Locket, and what? Potentially Sky Tether. Why do you want to take out Acuity? What is wrong with you? Stop it. I don't want to take out Acuity. Is this better, though? Does this look better than playing, like, Persistent Petitioners and Azorius Locket? It seems like it's a little bit better. I think it's a little bit better. Sky Tether seems like it might be the worst card in the deck right now. You think this is worse? I think it's better. We're gonna play Screaming Shield. It's a big power up to our deck to play the Screaming Shield. I like this. Is Tether better than Slimebind? No. Slimebind is better. Yeah, Sky Tether's the worst card. I like this better. If you don't like it, too bad. Why play Summit Guildgate? I have Gateway Sneak in my deck. Clear the Mind in the opener is not great to see. Well, got some pregame actions coming. Yeah, this Clear the Mind in the opener is sad times. It is a card you want leash in your opener because it's I guess it's less of a problem with this particular deck because I have Screaming Shield. So I actually don't need it as a win condition. Yeah, Josh P. Provost, I really appreciate your comment. It says, I'd like to thank MJ for streaming tonight. Everyone else seemed to leave the coop. Implying, of course, that if anyone else was on, you would watch them instead. I do appreciate your comment. I take it to heart. It's why I ask so many people to give me some positive energy, but we got people like Josh here coming in with the stabs, with the gut shots. Oh, 3 on top. Well, it was a useless pre-game action. Ah, the F6 your first turn. Yikes. That's a yikes from me, dog. That's a shame concession. We take those. We take those. Yes, SR Kishi also says, could you also take it as a backhanded reminder that you're not at the Invitational? Thank you. I appreciate that. I agree that I did begin streaming Magic. I actually started streaming Magic 7 years ago. I've been streaming Magic for 7 years, starting April 1st. Yeah, I agree. Thanks for that reminder. I really appreciate it. I really needed it. Hey, thanks, Ezek. Thanks, Broke to Broke. Clearly, I would sub to any other number 1 Magic streamer. Thank you. Yeah, I only started, you know, Magic streaming in general, so I can see why I wouldn't be invited to like some sort of personality. Green screen, a new mic, Brad Coat. I see you haven't been here. You haven't been here long. I've been streaming Magic for a long time. I've had green screen for a long time. You're used to standing dressed, MJ? I had a standing desk a very long time ago, friend. 6 years ago, probably. So we have, I missed Dodge Stroll. It's not the full 7, but 2 ain't bad. Here's hoping I'll make 7 eventually. This has always been the best Magic stream. Thank you. And then we have GW2 Projectile. Enter the perfect combination of self-shaming and opponent shaming. Like, what? Self-shaming? There's no self-shaming here. We're proud of it. Ooh. I like the slime bind consecrate consume technology we have going on here. Streaming in front of a pile of basement junk, MJ. Wow. I'm your only non-prime sub? Thank you, Zishan. I'm gonna attack first with my draw Guildgate. Although if I draw Guildgate, I'm not gonna play it, so I don't know what I'm thinking. Man, who knew that we would just be the beatdowns? The beatdowns. The beating of a lifetime. How dare you? How dare you? Well, I will slime bind you. In response, I will slime bind you. Whoa! Got me. Oh, the red ribbon indicates that it has too big of a text box, too many abilities. I can get behind that. Oh, we don't have a second white, so we can't play both. I like popping a cap in this fellow. Bop. Get it when they're tapped out. My Gateway Sneak is now angry. We can Law Mage's Binding to get it through. How dare you? How dare you? Bop. We still don't have a second white. They don't have quad blue. I'm not worried about mass manipulation. I guess I'll play this. I also like playing into Quench. Yeah, my opponent who called me a lucker dog. I agree. Am I gonna get slime bited here? I think I am. Oh! So zealous. Our beatdown plan failing. Another Senate Griffin. Alright. Get out of here. Get out of here. Man, come on to play tapped. Oh no, my gateway sneak! I'm sick of not having a second white, so I'm just gonna play it anyways. Alright, let's trade life for cards. I like this trade. Sign me up. Law Mage's Binding on the gateway sneak. I will let that resolve. If they did it on a Chillbringer, I would have countered it, but... Petition for Lucker Dog to be in the emote. What would a Lucker Dog even look like? Is it just a normal dog? What is my favorite limited and constructed formats of all time? I mean, one more... The one where the GP... it was like GP Dallas Fort Worth, where the top 8 was 4 Lotus Cobra Jace decks, and then 4 Stoneforge Mystic Jace decks, was like one of my favorite formats of all time, because like 8 or 9 out of my 15 rounds in that Grand Prix were people not playing Jace the Mind Sculptor, and so they were all buys. But then the one right after they banned a bunch of cards, the Birthing Pod deck was my favorite deck. One of my favorite decks of all time. I had like Seagate Oracles and Vengevine and Hero of Oxid Ridge, and topped off an Inferno Titan. I hope they quench this. Oh, I want to see. I want to see your defeat. Why everybody loves the Zombie Pod deck, but I feel like it was only because I customized the images to be Star Wars images. I customized Geralt's Messenger to be Vader, and then I changed Drosshopper to be like a TIE fighter, and there were a few others, I think. But I feel like if it wasn't for that, people wouldn't have enjoyed it. Yeah, for me, and yeah, that was the one I top-8'd. Owen and I both top-8'd that event. It had my favorite card of all time in it, Oracle Moldiah, as a one of. And I had the best draw I've ever had in a turn. It was turn 2 Cobra into turn 3 Cobra, Fetch Land, Explore, Oracle Moldiah, Jace. And then I think I had mana open to like mana leak their spell. It was the best. It was the best hand I've ever had in any match of Magic ever in my life. A true Lucker Dog draw. Yeah, and I in the top 8 of that event, I mulliganed to 5 on the play against a Stoneforge Mystic deck. And my hand was 2 lands, Bolt, Lotus Cobra, Jace. And then I drew Fetch Land. I'm like, oh, I can't possibly lose this game. I go turn 2 Cobra, and then my Stoneforge Mystic opponent turn 2 plays their one of Mortar Pod, and I lose. I never draw 4th land. I don't think it's necessary to play it. I don't think I need to aggressively play the Wall of Lost Thoughts. I can just casually play this tap land. Hey, the Smirk 1313. Man, look at that Imperious Oligarch. Bop. What do you got for me? Bop, bop. Ooh, a gate stack. Or maybe not, just... Maybe just a blue-white deck. It's a lot of basics to have in your gate stack. Probably just a high alert deck. Oh, I mistap. I didn't tap my mana, so if I drew a Swamp, I could play it. Whatever. You used to play with me back at RW? Cool. That goes the night. Medium. We've been doing a lot of winning. We just got off a 7-win deck. Looks like our opponent's on high alert. We've got an Expose the Daylight, which is good. Thank you for streaming tonight. I enjoyed watching your stream. Is that better? No, you can say whatever the hell you want, Josh. I chose... Oh, there's a high alert right there. So we're gonna pop a cap in that one. Hope they don't have a second one. Guess I'll discard Imperious Oligarch. I've got a lot of people here tonight. Yeah, I do. It's because there's no one better to watch. In fact, there's no one to watch. As I've stated before, with all the there have been several backhanded compliments in my chat. One of them, many of them commenting on the fact that the only reason they're watching is because no one else is on. It'd be so good if I draw a land and with this Domin's Acuity. I'm gonna go for it. I am the best person with the last name of Jacob streaming. Thank you. I'm not sure there are any others, but I appreciate the compliment. I'm sure I'll take it as a compliment. I'm sure it was meant to be one. I want to consign to the pit the Sphinx, obviously. But I don't have a 6th land. What the hell? So there's in 21 cards in my deck, there's 12 lands. The odds of me drawing a land are really high. But I think they have a counterspell. I might just use a Slime Bind on the Sphinx of Foresight, but they might counter it. Okay. Not a big deal. I've got 2 more ammunitions in my deck. Not a big deal. Let's let this happen. My goal is I'm going to Fairy Duelist the Sphinx, block it with the Center Courier, take 1. And then untap. Hopefully I draw an untapped land so I can consign to the pit the real one. If I don't draw a land, then I can still do some other things, I guess. Alright, that was a good one. That's something else I can do. Oh, we get to take action? Nice. And a land? What's that like? Okay. So what we want to do is... I think we're just going to pass here. Oh god, no! Oh god! Alright. Alright. We could probably win through a Sphinx of Foresight, because our hand is so insane. But... we could probably win through it. I'd rather not have to, but... Alright, we have stabilized, and our hand is great. Our next goal is we need to draw Thought Collapse. As our opponent almost certainly has Clear the Mind in their deck. Our second Arrestor's Admonition is going to target our Wall of Lost Thoughts. There's the Clear the Mind. This game's gonna take a while. This game is gonna take a while. Fortunately, I consecrated my opponent's Archway Angel actually earlier, so it was actually a good call. It was actually kind of a good play. Our opponent shuffled a bunch of lands back into their deck too. Okay. This game's gonna take a bit. It's gonna take a bit of finagling, but I think we can do it. Alright, Zori, this is actually kind of good. Puts a clock on our opponent. Not much of one, I suppose. Do I even bother playing it? Because I wonder if Gateway Sneak is a better play here. Probably is. If I draw, like... I'd rather draw a card. They shuffled their High Alert back into their deck, so I actually need... I wonder if I need to Clear the Mind now. I want to do it after I cast Prying Eyes, though. No, let's play Gateway Sneak. Big problem if they draw a High Alert here. A clock works. It's not gonna be much of a clock. It's like an 11-turn clock, assuming they never rebuy Acuity. That's just not gonna happen, right? Boy, is this game gonna take a while. Or I guess if they draw a High Alert, it won't take very much time at all. It'll just die. So we drew the Gateway Plaza for our Gateway Sneak. I'll take action. Okay. The Struggler's not going to do anything. We can get rid of that one. Guess we don't need the Azorius Night Arbiter either. It doesn't do anything. I'll take action. Well, they didn't. They could have held on to that and then cycled the Acuity. Playing the Screaming Shield was such a good idea. Wow, the Sphinx is back. It's gonna be too late. I think it's gonna be way too late for that Sphinx to do anything. I'm a man of action? I am a man of action. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I didn't Acuity because... I guess it doesn't matter. I guess I just vomited every card, didn't I? I was thinking I wanted to draw a card after I'd used Clear the Mind. But I guess it... Guess that doesn't really matter. Sphinx gets the higher loot faster? Yeah. I think you're right. One of my top 9 cards is a Thought Collapse that I want to draw. I should have cast... I guess I could have cast 30. I wanted to mill for 4 though, or mill for 3. Well, we can't necessarily mill anything they top. Because we may not... They have 2... Oh, there's the High Alert. Alright, so we're not worried about High Alert anymore. I don't think they have a relevant card left in their deck now. I guess the second Clear of the Mind is the relevant card. Oh, they have a clone in their deck? Yeah, they do have a clone. You're right about that. But I'm thinking about just using Lawmage's Binding in the Sphinx. It's either that or we Clear the Mind ourselves. So we put a few junk cards back into our deck, like the Oligarch and the Sky Knight and the Juggler and the Gateway Sneak. They're all just junk cards. Yeah, I know one of these cards is a counterspell, which is why I wanted to wait. I think I just want to Lawmage's Binding the Syndicate Messenger here. That's fine. I have a 5 health unit that I can block with, so... That's fair. Take 2, go to 6. Alright. So there's the thought collapse, so I guess now we... Now we draw a land. Alright. I'm aware that I can move Screaming Shield and hit them again. I need to keep the 1/5 untapped to block the 4/4, so we're not using our thing. And anything they draw we can thought collapse in theory, assuming their last card's a blank. Omen's Acuity is... I think this is the last turn that they can use it to do anything. I think if they play it now, they die. Like if they replay it... The next turn, if they play it and redraw it, they die. I'm not sure that does anything. Oh, they can't replay the Acuity. Okay. They replay the Acuity, they die, right? Yeah. We still need a spell to win? No. We don't need a spell to win. We win on board. In fact, if they play spell here, they lose. Alright. Okay. They just killed themselves. Yeah, this is what they have 2 high alerts in their deck. Nice. But yeah, this is what Screaming Shield does: is that you can like move it across your guys and just blitz them all in one turn. Which is why this is actually the big part of the power level of the card. Is on the last turn you can just use all your mana and just tap all your creatures to mill them out. That's why I said like that was their last turn to play the Acuity or they die on board. Man, yeah, the Screaming Shield was fantastic. I'm glad we're playing it. Is there like a run aground or I'm not sure. I don't think so. You can like Growth Spiral in response to the mill and put like some 2 Colossus on top of your deck, I guess. But opponent's deck had 2 high alerts and 2 Acuities, right? They had a pretty sweet deck. Hey, Breaching Narwhal, welcome. Yeah, okay, we'll keep. Not a great hand. One of the worst hands we could have, honestly. Was it another? Is this the same enemy? Is this the same enemy? With some pregame actions? Oh yeah, you're right. They could have used Repudiate to stifle ability on my Screaming Shield that last turn. You're totally right. All my opponents have Sphinx of the Foresight today. If I play the Orzhov Guildgate and I draw Thought Collapse, I can't play it. But I want to be able to cast Consume if I draw a Restorative Admonition, so... This is not a... I can probably clear the mind turn 3. That's... Alright, so we actually literally drew the Thought Collapse. We were... But we can consume this Sphinx of Foresight. I'm deciding whether I want to cycle this Clear the Mind. I don't think we do. We do have a Screaming Shield. So I'm not sure... We're not going to run out of win conditions in this deck. Unless our opponent kills all of our creatures. I think because we actually drew and played the Screaming Shield, and it's pretty unlikely our opponent can kill it. I think we can probably play the Clear the Mind here, just to cycle it. But we have a 4 and a 5 already. We can play this on turn 6. I think it's too greedy to wait on that Clear the Mind. So now what is the play? Now what is the play? Bounce the Goblin. No. We're just gonna counter their play here. The Goblin is just too bad against my 2/5. I can't justify spending a card on it. I don't mind countering this. Colossus, whatever. I don't mind countering it. We can consecrate this Gate Colossus. Is that necessary? Do we need to do that? We have 2 Long Mage's Bindings. This Colossus isn't even good against us. I think I'd rather consume the 4/4. Damn it, it's 3 to equip. Actually... I kinda like doing this. Oh yes. I think playing Acuity there was also defensible, or even playing Oligarch was defensible. Yep. Do we even want to mill this? Probably, right? I don't think I have to. Like I said, I have 2 Restorative Admonitions and 2 Law Mage's Bindings in my deck. I don't think I actually need to do this, but I think I'm in a very comfortable position, so I can afford to just take 2 damage to play around it. I don't know why our opponent's 5-color Rubble Vault Runner, but Yeah, exactly. I'm just sacrificing 2 life to mill the Colossus, which I think is probably worth it. They're shuffling their deck, which is interesting because they scryed 2 cards to the bottom with their thing earlier. With their pregame action. We're gonna attack for 2 here. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. This is 2 to activate. So we can do all of our things. So we might as well just do this first. Nice. So they're quenching it because they want to draw the Colossus and play it. It's a good play on their part to quench this. Really good play. The question is, I guess if they care enough to get the Colossus, I care enough to not let it happen, right? Oh, I guess I should have played the Locket, or the Gilgate. Should have played the Gilgate there. Was that a second one? What? Second Colossus? No, it's the same Colossus that keeps on going back on top. This is kind of... See, we even have a slime bind. The Colossus is just really bad against me. Like, I don't even... Again, all this time, I don't even think I even... We're fighting over this Colossus, which I don't even think matters. But if our opponent wants to fight a fight that I don't care whether I win or lose, I guess that's fine. Oh yeah, the mill animation is wrong. Yes. They can only have so many gates in their deck. Yeah, there's 3 in here and 6 in play, so that's 9. Let's fight here. I tap 4 of their mana for free, basically. So. What do we got here? What do we got in the bag? Woo! Woo! All right. We can't win this turn, can we? No, we're like 3 mana off, right? 2 to activate, 3 to move it, 2 to activate. They go to 9, they go to 5. Okay. I don't think we could have drawn a ham sandwich there and we would have won, so we're attacking from all the angles. I'll take action. I'll take action. Sadly, the ability to... We don't actually win 2 points if we bring our opponent to 0 life and 0 cards in deck. Even though we did win 2 times in a single game. Yeah, there's a lot of 3/3 no text in my opponent's deck. In fact, the fact that there's more than 0 is the questionable part. Obviously, we can hold on to this to this to make Gilgate for the sneak, but we're just gonna mill them out anyway, so it doesn't matter. I didn't see any Rams. Maybe there's some, and maybe. Oh, I don't want to lie. I gotta put Diamond 2 in the title. See how easy it is to get to Mythic? See how easy it is? Deck is great. I told you from pack 1, pick 1, we're gonna be Esper. You take consume, pack 1, pick 1, and then you table the clear the mind, and it's easy. Yeah, it's easy. Just let me play in your account. That's how easy it is to get to Mythic. We're trying to make this place a mythical Christmas land. I like that one. Give me some white. Hell yeah. I think we have to take this Plains, right? Let's not be a silly goose. Obviously there were cards in that pack I would have rather have taken, but if we could just cast our spells, I think we'll be fine. I wonder if we should have taken Swamp there instead, because we have more plains and swamps. Hey, how you doing? Give me that white-black duel. That's not. Oh, you know what? That's an acceptable compromise. That is an acceptable compromise. Well, yeah. Okay, sure. All right. Well. This is awkward. Maybe we should have taken the black source earlier. Alright. They might have a Chillbringer of their own. I don't think there's a big reason to attack for one. Loot Skywaller. It's free to play is pretty easy to do. What the hell? Oh. Resolves. Looking for an untapped land, I suspect. So if I block with just the Chillbringer, they can move the counter off. Put on the Combine Guildmage. But if I block like this, then they can't even kill both my guys. Man. Play perfect, obviously. On it. Whether it was. Whoa. Alright. That was a 100 IQ play. Oh, we drew some spicy ones there. I like where that. Ooh. Well, this Wall of Lost Thoughts, I feel like, unless are we gonna mill them out? I mean, I feel like this Wall of Lost Thoughts is for later. Like, this I can't even block a single creature, or they can't do anything. So that one's gone. I feel like the juggler is gonna be good though. I feel like the juggler is gonna be good, but maybe not. Well, I guess we're just gonna kill two of their guys. They're really not gonna do anything, is it? We're gonna play consume. We're gonna play consume plus admonition, and then consign plus clear the mind is our next few turns. All right. How often do you main deck Exposed Daylight? Always. If you're playing as a Dirtle round, you always main deck it. Otherwise, you lose Ill-Gotten Inheritance, which is bad times. Blow up the shield? We might blow up the shield. Depends. Probably. I don't think Eyes Everywhere is going to do much this game. Yep. Well, I want to expose Daylight here. But, I think I need this to resolve. So let's blow this thing up. Fair. Hmm. I think we do need to blow up the Screaming Shield. If they counter this, we lose. Okay. Done a lot of topping with that Eyes Everywhere. Not much of a text box if you don't use it. This Combine Guild Mage is getting bigger every turn. I might as well kill it. Things aren't going horribly. Our opponent's drawn a lot of spells and not a lot of lands. There's not that many, like, there's not that many non-lands left in their deck, right? Especially with stuff like that going on. We put our prying eyes back in our deck, so that's good. We could have attacked for 1 there, obviously. We're not paying attention, but yes, we could have attacked for 1 there. Hell yes. I don't want to get quenched, so I don't want to attack our courier here. Alright, so they don't have double blue anymore, which tells me it's unlikely they have Frilled Mystic. Or Thought Collapse. Might as well play around Quench, right? I think I just want to cycle this. I have Gateway Sneak in my deck if you're wondering why I'm holding on to these things. That was a good draw. So Screaming Shields are win condition. It's not bad to put it into play now. Probably the card we want. Even though I think Azorius Night Arbiter is a really good card here. I think Screaming Shield is exactly what we're looking for. Well, fortunately we put a lot of creatures back into our deck. So this could be problematic if our opponent eyes everywhere and trades with our Screaming Shield. Could be very problematic. Alright. Okay. Hey, SG Talk, all's well. Yeah, it's going okay. 11 haste damage changes the game a little bit. It does, a little bit. Wait, what? It didn't even let me respond. It didn't let me respond to you. Oh, because it does have Summoning Sickness. Right. Okay, got it. Alright. Oh, did I actually need that? Did I actually need that? Wait a minute. Did I just throw the game? I needed to kill the eyes after trading? No, I don't know about taking this 7/7. Does it do anything? No, we can Lawmage's Binding the Flyer, right? I think we needed to keep that exposed. I know the shield was mine either way. I think we needed to keep that exposed. I think we just threw it. We should have done this on our turn, I guess. Doesn't they could draw a counterspell here. Man, of course they did. I think we could have won this game. But yeah. Yeah, we punted that game away. That's alright. We had some games to give. Yeah, I didn't even consider the play of I didn't consider the play of, like, swap and... I mean, maybe we're dead either way. I'm not... The game's already behind us. I'm done with it. I'm done with that game. We're on to the next. This deck has some games to give. I'm not concerned about it, so... What are the odds our opponent is a fairy duelist? So if they have a fairy duelist, what do? I just slime bind it, right? Seems fine. Blue-white doesn't have a ton of targets for slime bind anyway, so... Weirdly, this is one of them. I don't really care if they have a second duelist. They got me. Now my Imperious Oligarch, unable to continue its rampage, where there is a 3 health creature in the way. Sad times. The beatings will continue until morale improves. Center Courier just gonna keep on sitting on looking at you. Giving you the eye. We have a resource ammunition, so assuming once our opponent starts playing cards, we have some. Uh-oh. So this is what it's like. Ooh. This is what it's like. My opponent's screen name of I Got Beats. Not accurate to this situation. For I am the beatdown. Shark the crab. Please. Don't embarrass yourself with that shark the crab. I eat stuff like you for breakfast. Darkest, yeah. See, I thought that facial expression was, it could mean many different things. It could be like, what are you doing? Or like, oh, like Craigasm. It could be many different things. Frilled Mystic. I think once the cat is out of the bag, I'm not so sure on that one. Bonk. Boy, that essence capture has saved our opponent the game for sure. Because they would just be dead right now if they didn't have it. The mighty mammoth spider. Are we gonna have to, like, expose to daylight our own Dovin's Acuity? Is that what's gonna happen here? Is that what's going to happen? I think it is. My beatdown is ended. The rampage is over. A 4 health unit, or 4 power unit. That resolves. None of my opponent's cards did do anything at all, which is why I didn't counter them. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, putting these 4 into the deck is pretty good. But I want to put the Thought Class back into my deck is the problem. I think I want to... I'll take action. Nice. Almost screwed me there. Yeah, we need to slap them up with some regular damage before we do some deck damage. I'll agree to that. That's one of the reasons why if you have Dovin's Acuity, you should always main deck and expose to daylight, just because it cycles. It cycles when you have an Acuity in play. And it's so unlikely that your opponent has no targets. So I think if I play Clear the Mind here, that my opponent is probably going to Frilled Mystic it, which I can counter and then shuffle the Thought Class back in and get back Dovin's Acuity. So that's our plan. This is a bait. Main phase, counter spells, who knew? Oh! And we get the Thought Class back into our deck. Does it get better than this? I'm not sure. I don't think it does. Whoa, Deputy of Detention. That's a risk. What the hell are you doing there? That's a lot of creeping. A lot of creeping. Now we need to draw a rest of admonition to win. What do you mean, uh-oh? We're at 32 life. What do you mean, uh-oh? What are you even talking about? Why, our deck is so thick? We just shuffled all that business back into our deck. It's back. Did we thought collapse our own spell? We can rebuy the acuity. Now we just need to draw our Screaming Shield to win. A Steeple Creeper. A 4-power flyer. I'm back. There's a lot of... Our opponent's deck is so creepy and so boring. A triple bore, triple creep? Or is that quad creep? Are we quad creeping? We're quad creeping. Very creepy. They have 9 cards in their deck. Gonna have some delicious boar for dinner tonight. Hey, it's not even that bad. Alright, that was bad though. We do need to draw one more instant to win. We need one more retro diminution to win. We have 3 in our deck, so we have a Prying Eyes as well. Oh, there we go. I'll take that. Quite a decision. Do we take Law Mage's Binding? Or do we take... I guess we just take the Admonition, right? Because it just, like, keeps on going. I'll take action. Oh. Alright. Pop. Oh, hello there. Hello there, non-land. How do you do? Are we gonna have to win with damage this game? We may end up winning with damage. Do I think they've barraged the boars and then the creep? I think they barraged the creepers and then the boars. The boars probably tabled. Any argument to decline that eventually recycle the game for the sneak? No. I have no more Clear the Minds. Good idea. I have no more Clear the Minds in my deck, though. I have to win with what I've got. Alright, we're gonna have to go... we're gonna go a bit... Yeah, we only have one. I go in a little bit... you know, just a little bit aggressive, a little aggro. I think we may have missed a damage earlier. We could have done this last turn. I thought I would draw Screaming Shield, but, or a second another Esper Admonition, but it looks like that is just not in the cards. Not in the cards. some riveting attacks. Look, we gotta keep the pressure on. Gotta be aggro. Gotta be aggro with this fairy duelist. I'm surprised I didn't just kill the 7/7. Hellsing, my deck is all gas. Drawing 2 more cards and gaining 2 more and gaining 2 life leads me to actually winning. Like if I ever draw Streamy Shield, they are actually dead. They have 6 cards. And it's in the top 9 cards of my deck. As well as 2 Esper's Admonitions are also into Prying Eyes. So like, there. It's probably incorrect to put it on a flyer. They can like set charge volley it or bounce it or whatever. Bonk. Man, the Streaming Shield is great. Ah! Yes. His Darkest is also Screaming Shield. Alright. Yeah, GG man. X mana, burn X cards, absolutely. Screaming Shield is really good. To say that it's underrated is actually quite correct. Got him. With the main phase Thought Collapse, the bait. The clear the mind bait. And we redrew the Thought Collapse, and we drew the Thought Collapse, and we played it. It was truly a master baiter move. I would go so far as to say maybe it was like 105 IQ play. I know we don't. I know it's not often we make above average plays in this channel, but I think that was just slightly above average. Not much, just slightly. I played the mill deck in Modern. It was okay. Man. Alright. So the problem with using Law Mage's Binding is the white-black deck generally doesn't have creatures with more than 3 power, so my Consumed gets turned off, so I want to play Center Courier here. If they kill it, obviously it's not great, but if they don't kill it, it's equivalent to using Law Mage's Binding, and I can still play Consumed next turn. We need to draw our expose the daylight. $29. Not bad. Alright. So we're not doing too badly here. Not doing too badly. We can do this here, do this here. And if we draw a land, we're looking good. Looking real good. Yep. Really need to draw expose? Yeah. I think Prying Eyes is better here, even though I don't have cards to discard. I guess Admonition's a card we discard, right? Because Oligarch traded the 2/2. Maybe not. Is a random card better than having an Oligarch in play? Like, I feel like it probably is. It has to be Grotesque Demise, the only card that really punishes me for discarding the Oligarch, right? Oh. Wanted to upkeep my Expose the Daylight, but I guess not. This Oligarch's looking good here. I put a stop on my upkeep so I can use the Scry. I should have attacked first, I guess. No, I need to equip first. Alright, I can attack here. Oh, I can attack here. Maybe not. Doesn't really do anything. I'm not gonna win with damage, so. That's interesting. Why does an opponent attack with all their creatures? Their creatures cannot attack and do anything. Yeah, if we draw a land, it's pretty awesome, right? I think it's better to just attack here. Because, like, I'm gonna take 2 from the Gritty no matter what. If I this lets me potentially draw a land and play both. Yeah, if not, I can equip the shield, which is equivalent to playing the Arbiter anyways. Because now the Juggler can just trade with Guardian. Like, if I didn't draw a land, then I drew a spell, which is good, and I can equip the shield on the Juggler, and I have a 3/4, which is I can block the or 3/5, I can block the Viscapa Vampire anyways. Dead Revels? Yeah, I mean, obviously Dead Revels is gonna be like, but they don't have spectacles, so it's gonna take a little while. Then if we draw like Doman's Acuity, yeah, whatever. I think that played that wrong. Did I play that wrong? No, I don't have enough mana. Okay, never mind. I played it right. I need 2 more mana to be able to mill with both my creatures. Not bad. They need to draw an Acuity. Or land. So it's 2 to activate and 3 to move it. So I guess we... We need to draw Domin's Acuity into the 3rd Arrestor Diminution, and that'll win it for us. But that's a slim chance. Slim chance of that happening. Even just to clear the mind would be good too. We didn't play it, right? No, we didn't play it yet. But Domin's Acuity would be quite good. Quite good to draw. Alright, well. We need to draw a spell here. That is the wrong spell. I guess we go to 1 on board. Okay. I guess we actually might win. 9, 6. Yeah, we might actually win. If they play a spell, they lose. What are the odds they're not going to play a spell? Pretty low, right? I have to block a 3-power creature. I guess we block like this. If we block like this and they actually have to play a spell, they don't even kill us next turn. So we can block both their creatures. This is a really close game. Our opponent drew really, really well. And wow. Alright. Oh, alright. We counter it? No. Summary Judgment's what we lose to now. I was thinking about not countering it just to try to bait out a Summary Judgment. I was thinking about using Streaming Shield in response to Dead Rebels to bait out a Summary Judgment, which is what I think we should have done. You think they have final payment? Yeah, maybe. I have to go for it. Because I think I have to go. Summary Judgment's the card I can play around by not going for it here. No. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. That's why I wanted to respond to the Dead Rebels by activating my Screaming Shield, so my opponent would have been baited to playing the Summary Judgment during their main phase. So I think that's where we messed up. We messed up in the sense that we could have baited our opponent to making a bad play. But you're right, I guess we should have countered the Dead Rebels. Like, we should have responded to Dead Rebels, and then I should have countered the Dead Rebels. It may not matter. It only matters if I draw a creature this turn. Or in a Arrestor of Admonition. Uh-oh. Wait. Fairy Duelist does it. They have one card. Showbringer does it too. Is there a source? I guess Consign to the Pit? No, that kills me anyway. Is there anything that Fairy Duelist plays around that Showbringer doesn't? Consume? Yeah, but there's, like, a pump spell will kill me, right? I guess Rally to Battle kills me either way. Well, sorcery removal. Consume is the only card that displays around, but it's greater than 0. So, no, it doesn't play around Consign, as they can just do it post combat. I'm at 1 life, so the Consign kills me. Oh, my duels is gonna do it in combat. You're right. No, you're right. This is strictly better. No, you're totally right. I forgot my guy dies in combat. Yep. Yep. Totally right. So we died Ill-Gotten Inheritance. Holy moly, what a game. We messed up, but it didn't matter because they didn't play the Imperious Oligarch, so it didn't affect the outcome of the game. No, the shield requires you to not be summoning sick. My Fairy Duelist was dizzy. That was a really good game. Why did my opponent give up? Because my opponent had no cards in their deck and they were going to die on their turn. I think the one mistake I made was I didn't respond to the Dead Rebels by shielding them. Because I think there's a non-zero chance they would have Summary Judgmented in response, and then I could have countered the Summary Judgment to win on the spot, or I would have countered the Dead Rebels. Real Vic Man, I actually had to cast Thought Collapse there, otherwise I'm dead. My opponent had 12 cards in their deck. I was dead on board. If I don't counter the Plague White. Because I had to do something. The something I did was not strictly correct. I needed to cast Thought Collapse to mill them for 3 more to win the game, because they had 12 cards in their deck. So it was 3 from Thought Collapse, 3 from milling, and then untap, mill them. That's 12. So I had to cast a Thought Collapse. Real Milkman, no, I was dead on board. I can't make the play you suggest. It's just, yeah, it's, no. I cannot agree. Onyx Mirror is called being passionate. And maybe it's something that you're not familiar with. Sometimes, when you care about something, you start putting some emotion into your voice. So do I play Juggler or do I play a Night Arbiter here? Probably Juggler. No, I guess not. I guess Night Arbiter is a good play because I can cheapen out the Blade Juggler next turn and play the wall. Captain Chocula, I think people will definitely believe that you are passionate if you yell things. I don't know how relevant this card is. We're not actually winning with deck. We're not winning with like damage, right? I don't even know if it matters. I don't think it does. High alert. We got quite a deck. Ooh. Woohoo! Did we just get raided? Hey, red-haired guy, thanks for the raid, friend. Oh, the Caretaker High Alert deck. I love it. Oh, we already have her clear the mind. Never mind. Alright, we're good. That was a good wall loss thoughts. A lot of deck damage. Did I change my mind about Orzhov? No. What made you think I would? But thanks for the raid, red-haired guy. We're trying to get our 7th win here. This is going to be our last game, so... We have a target. Target acquired. Slime Bind is bad? You're bad. Take that, Helsing. I'm actually, you know, I actually think I should Law Mage's Binding the Junk Troller, because if they have a second high alert, I might just lose, right? So I think I might want to keep the Exposed Daylight for a second high alert. No, the high alert's right here. Well, it's right there. Yeah. So the problem of using Law Mage's Binding here is our opponent can use Arrestor's Admonition to reset their Junk Troller. But we can always counter that one. I don't think I need to main phase this Prying Eyes to rebuy our Acuity, and that sort of value is, I think, unnecessary. I think it's far more relevant for me to keep open these two in case something terrible happens. I'll live with having one fewer value. What I will vomit exactly one value to make that play. Yeah, I can't forget the Azorius Night Arbiter beatdowns. The deploy. That resolves. Are they going to do 2 deck damage to themselves? By sacking the Simic Locket? It's an ambitious play. They gain a lot of life. Our Night Arbiter no longer... I really don't think that card matters very much. But it does hasten our clock. Like, I kind of just want to Thought Collapse it just because I want to untap in, like, main phases this Prying Eyes. Plus we get to get some value back with our Acuity. I think I like Thought Collapsing this. We got a lot of deck damage. I like all these forests and Sphinx a lot. Our last deck had Frilled Mystic with a bunch of planes, and we got screwed by it multiple times. Our opponent's deck has forests and a bunch of Sphinxes. Value established. I'll take action. I guess we shuffled these things back into our deck. I don't know. I guess I could have kept one. Never mind. That was bad. We could have kept one of them and discarded a land there. I forgot my Gateway Sneak is already in play and disabled. Whatever. We have 3 Arrestor Admonitions in our deck for our... The Biogenic Ooze Sphinx deck? Alright. Let's play around Quench. Get out of here. Back to the pit. By the way, take 1 for your troubles. Take 1 for your troubles. 1 for the road. Back to the pit. Let's see if we get our opponent sub 20 before the game ends. Wait, is that 2 Archangels? It is. We don't serve your slimy type here. Our opponent can sack... Oh, our opponent mistapped. They could have used the Caretaker to sack the Simic, but maybe they didn't want to do 2 deck damage to themselves. Does this do anything? No, it just kills the ground idiot. I guess we just get rid of let's get rid of High Alert, I guess. I'll take action. I could exile a card from my graveyard. I'm much more concerned about them, like, getting rid of the Law Mage's Binding and then using the Controller on themselves, right? So I think that's the one card I don't want. Or if they draw Clear the Mind is one of their final cards. But I don't have a counterspell anymore. Ooh, 2 deck damage. An ambitious play. That's 2 more deck damage. I don't know if you can... Can you handle taking that much deck damage? Down to 6. Oh no, our opponent... We haven't brought our opponent down to sub 20 anymore. That's a beatdown. We have 3 Arrestor's Admonition in our 8 cards! And a Screaming Shield! What the hey? What the hey? If this is a clear the mind, we are in trouble. You like the passion I have 3 admonitions? It is a passionate thing to be... It is something to be passionate about. All I want to do is scream my way to victory. See, that guy's screaming too. He's very passionate. I'll pass. Admission off the top. Let's do this. Boom! Had it the whole time. I think in a Titanic Brawl, the Trollbred Guardian? That would make me sad. I'll take action. Wait, am I gonna get countered here? Okay, that would have made me also very sad. I'll target you. Ah! They do have a Thought Collapse! How scary! Alright, well, our next 2 cards are both Arrestor Admonitions. Oh no, is our last card Clear the Mind? Our last 3 cards are like a Screaming Shield and 2 Arrestor Admonitions. They could have an Expose the Daylight in their hand, which we're gonna kill the Junk Troll in response. Opponent's last card is Screaming Shield. Well, we have a Disenchant. We have 3 mana. Disagree. Hello there. Well, now if it's Screaming Shield, I lose. What do we bottom from the Shimmer? I don't remember. It doesn't tell you anyway. It doesn't tell you because the Shimmer shuffles them onto the bottom. So it doesn't tell you what the right order of them is, like it does for Search Risk Kanto. Trostani for life, they can upkeep it. But you're probably right. I could have waited. Wait, this guy can't block? Oh yeah, okay. Or the bloodbath. Got him. 7 wins. Hot stuff. Got 14 wins today. Not bad. Not bad. How does it feel to be as good as I am? It feels kind of medium, to be honest, Ezekiel. If I could cash in all of my magic skill for something tangible, I probably would. Maybe not like a ham sandwich. I wouldn't do that, but something close to it.